Hey, what's good, guys? I hope you're having a damn good day. Yeah, new season, FIFA 21 career mode, the alternate universe career mode. Um, yeah, we're here. We've made it at long last. Season 2. Um, uncharted waters, more or less. You know, obviously with the PSG career mode for FIFA 20. We only did one season for that, so this is something new for me. Something new for you guys as well, with me anyway. So I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. We're just gonna send the first day so that we can get the signings and everything out. That way we know more or less the squad we're working with, and then I can show you guys some of the players I've added to the shortlist, some of the players I'll be targeting in free agency. So yeah, I'm really excited to go from there. And as you can see there's 5 departures. 5? Maybe not. And we also get to look at our transfer budget and everything like that. So we have 9 plus things here. Okay, so there's a transfer budget. Okay, the club's transfer budget for the year is 91 million. And they've upped it, I don't know what, quick maths, 68 mil added onto that, which is really great. I think that 68 million is from the departures. So that's Ryan Fraser, Fabian Shaw, Almiron, Gillespie, and Joe Linton, which is not bad at all. I mean, in season 1 I did like a prediction where it was like 50 million, so 68 million is not too shabby, not gonna lie. And then obviously I have gone ahead and added a few players that I will not be using in this upcoming season to the transfer market. Or transfer list I should say. I don't think I'm going to be using them. I have very little use for some of these players. I mean, Dummett played last season like 5 times. He was basically just the backup left back, which we will be trying to get a new one for. So I don't know, it's a up and down process right now. It is pre-season after all. But before we jump into the game, I would just like to show you guys what we're doing. Okay, so let's just do that. So Florian Koeman, I did mention him in one of the later stages episodes of season 1. We don't know more or less if we're going to be going for him, but he is on the list along with Divock Origi. We are looking for that elusive backup striker that we can put on the field in the dying moments of a game, and hopefully he can score a goal for us. Did not have that last season. I think Theo James is going to be great, but I don't think Theo James is ready yet, if that makes sense. We also have Neil Maupay, Danny Ings. I think Danny Ings would be a perfect striker for us, but could be a bit costly. In free agency we have Lucas Vasquez, not too shabby if you ask me. This is a big one, Trossard. I think Trossard could be the perfect player to have off the bench. Train him up, make him a left wing, maybe even add that right wing position to him. I think could be really impressive for us going forward. So definitely a player I'll be looking to bring in for sure. Another free agent is Andros Townsend, a former Newcastle United player. Could be interesting to bring into the side. Ender Stevens, I mean, could be good, but at the same time he is 30, he is aging. We don't really know more or less. And these are my left backs who I have put down to possibly, back up Jamal Lewis. I'm very keen and very high on Mazuaku from West Ham United, so we'll see how that goes. Alternatively though, Charlie Taylor is a very capable backup. And then Nacho Fernandez, former Real Madrid player. I'm definitely going to be signing him one way or another. Great backup to have. Can come and stand and provide experience when needed. So definitely a player I'm going to be signing. Pau Torres, Kimpembe, and Jack O'Connell are all left-footed centre-backs. I have this thing where I prefer to have a left-footed centre-back on the left and a right-footed centre-back on the right. Last season we didn't have that. We played Isaac Hayden when he wasn't injured as the left-sided centre-back. But this season I'm going hardcore, and it's got to be like a proper thing. I'm really wanting to go for Kimpembe. He is quite pricey if you look there, between 56 and 81 million. Our transfer budget is around 160, and if we can make a few more sales, we can obviously increase that budget. And then I'm thinking we go for Kimpembe. He is our first target. I think he would complement Jamal Lascelles brilliantly. So yeah, guys, those are our targets. Hopefully we can get at least 2 or 3 of them. Rightio, chappos. So we're just gonna obviously sim the preseason, get into it. As you can see there, Fernandes is on the team sheet. Nacho Fernandes formerly from Real Madrid, signed as a free agent. I will be looking to obviously play him off the bench rather. He is a right-footed player, but what's really great about him is he can play across the whole back line, left back, right back, and centre back, which is really amazing in itself. And we have a transfer here for Paul Dummett, and I don't know what that guy's name is, but we have a transfer for him as well. Now Dummett's 4.3 mil, that's not too shabby whatsoever. If we could get a bit more for him, that'd be great. And of course, as you can see here, I have changed their numbers because I've given the squad numbers to players who are actually going to be here for the season. So number 3 is now Jamal Lewis. Number 2, who was formerly Kieran Clark, is now obviously Max Aarons. So yeah, we're going to play around with the numbers a bit and go from there. But now we have our next preseason game. Did I send this one? Yeah. Oh, and we could have actually won it at the end there, but Thorvan missed the penalty. Not great. But in saying that, it is only preseason. I'm not trying to get my players injured. And we haven't made real additions to the team yet. Just trying to get the players out first, like Jeff Hendrick, because I don't rate Jeff Hendrick at all. I think he's a stupid signing from Burnley in real life, and I'm just like, nah, get out of here. Everton have gone in with an offer for Leonardo Trossard, which is probably my number 1 target, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. So that's not great. I might have to just bend the rules and just going from really, really quickly, because Everton just have everybody. Like, what else, man? Perfect. Great stuff. Because Trossard would be a great addition to our side, along with Kimpembe and probably a striker. So yeah, those are my 3 players / positions that I'm really gunning for. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can get Trossard. If not, there is 1 or 2 options that I'd be keen for, and we did win that game, which hopefully that means we go through to the next round. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. We are through to the next round, and we're facing Napoli. Great stuff, man. Out of the flipping frying pan and into the fire. Okay, 10.5. I don't know. Maybe Crystal Palace come up with a bigger bid. Who knows? But the team must just get out. I have no time for these people, and more interest in Trossard. I mean, he must be hot property. I mean, I can imagine so, because they are in well, Brighton were demoted last season to the Championship, so Trossard, yes. So yeah, that's what three teams apart from us that are interested in him. It'll be interesting to see where he goes and how things pan out. But this Napoli side, I think their backline is pretty much solid, kind of. I mean, Koulibaly's the only real one there. They're there to be got, if I'm being honest here. They are there to be got. And we lose on penalties. Great. Everything I've ever wanted, really. Damn it. We lose on pens, man. Well, it was fun while it lasted, to be honest. But also, some other news is we do have Arsenal for our first game on the season. what are they offering again? They're offering, oh, some 32-year-old. No, I'm not interested. If you want Freddie, you're gonna have to pay that much. I don't really want Freddie. I think he could have been great, but then I found the guy from Bulgaria, and that was it for Freddie, to be honest. Cool. Crystal Palace. Okay, yeah, they don't want him anymore. Let's, man. And okay, he's going somewhere else. Damn. I did not expect that. Damn it, man. It's always my flipping #1 targets, man. Well, I think we're gonna leave that left wing side for now, and we're gonna go in for our other main targets in Kimpembe. It's a lot of money. I'm hoping we can, you know, just 50 mil this thing and get away with one. Alternatively, we do have these two, and yeah. Now, Divock Origi would be great because he can also play as a winger, as you can see there, left wing. Maybe, you know, maybe Divock Origi. He is tall. He is good aerially. So maybe Divock Origi. Oh, never mind. He's not keen to join the club. Damn it. Well, Danny Ings it is. I think Danny Ings, like I said earlier, I think Danny Ings is like the perfect guy for us going forward. So let's get it. Damn, and they're not budging on much there. So hopefully we can nail these two signings to the floorboards and secure the fundamental pieces to our team for the upcoming season. Woodman gets sold, and a Theo James loan offer. Preston North End. Will he be getting game time though? Because I mean, I think he's going to get more game time with me, to be honest. So yeah, no, Theo James is our superstar for the future, which is also why I don't really want to sign a backup striker that's young, if that makes sense. Both Callum Wilson and Danny Ings are approaching their 30s, and Theo James is 18, 19. So it just makes sense. And there we have it, people. He would be an important first teamer, which makes sense, especially with us having Champions League games. I mean, in real life, he said he wants to go to Champions League club. And Newcastle United are fortunate enough to say that we are a Champions League team now. That's why we are able to sign these type of players, really. So Danny Ings, he is going to be wearing our number 9 shirt going forward. So yeah, just Kimpembe now needs to get locked down. Hopefully we can sign him. If we can't, Pau Torres is my next. But never mind. 50 mil will do. Okay, that's great. 50 million is an absolute steal for this guy. Can we get you to like a 95? That would be great. 95 would be really great. You know, abiding by the wage structure that we have at this club, even though we've been bought out by a multi-billionaire owner. But nonetheless, the cheaper the better, the more money to spend later. So Mazuaku, we're going to go in with like a 10 mil bid and don't go higher than 18. If they want more than 18, they can go to hell, to be honest, because he's not worth more than 18. Same situation here for Norman. Don't go high. I'd say don't go higher than like 23, and we'll start off with like 14. Yeah, 14 makes sense. So hopefully these 3 signings can come in and, you know, just do a great job for us. And we make another signing. Brilliant. 95,000. I think that will be the highest paid player at the club, of 95,000. Wearing the number 4. Great stuff. So what's that? 5 new signings. Looking for 7 new signings. I think that'll be it as well. But we come in with an offer for Benjamin Bond, and I mean, he is my superstar, scouted young talent and everything like that, but I just don't like his face, to be honest. So I'm selling him, and whatever money we'll put into the transfer budgets and go from there. If you look at this team, let's just shape it up real quick. If you look at this team, it's coming together really, really nicely. Let's put Danny Ings over here. Actually, put him in the lineup, man. That's what we got to do, put him in the lineup. Yeah, Darlow can drop there, Hayden can come there, and then Fernandez goes on the bench. So, yeah. And then Norman will go here, allowing for Longstaff to be our backup centre attacking midfielder. But also, we have so much versatility now off our bench. It's actually crazy how much versatility we do have. Not to mention, we are going to be getting Mazuwaku and maybe another winger, who knows. But yeah, so our team itself is looking very solid. Good foundation there. You can see, like, across that back line, very solid. So yeah, let's actually have a look at what's to come in our season. So exactly as I said, Arsenal, then it's West Ham, Southampton, and then we play newly promoted side Brentford. Start off the month of August. So, I mean, not too bad a start. I think it could be more difficult, but at the same time it could be easier. So I'll take that start, to be honest. I quite like the idea of having Arsenal first game, get that out the way, and then go from there. Wow, 14.6 mil, really? That's insanely high, but we'll pay it. I said nothing over 18. So Mazuwaku, I would say, I don't know, 50. Don't go higher than 90. I mean, if Kimpembe is getting paid 95 and his overall is what, 84, I don't think that Mazuwaku should be getting anywhere near that. 50,000 and another player to the team. I don't want to pull a Chelsea here, but 2, 4, 6, 7 signings. I think that would probably be it, because that would mean we filled all the needed positions. And I would like to try out just having... Oh, okay, brilliant. I would like to try out just having Townsend and Vasquez. And a 21 million bid for Wilson. I'm going to reject that though. Anyway, I'd like to try just having Townsend and Vasquez, and then potentially having Aarons come off out of the subs, or out of the reserves into the subs bench. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to jump into the press conference, and we can go from there.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Yeah, we Champions League team this season. We're looking really, really forward to that. You know, people's expectations have obviously been raised, exceeded, I would say, from last season, because we did such an outstanding job. Mazuwaku, I don't know if he's going to be playing in this game, but he will definitely be on the bench. So he does need some time to settle. And of course, Danny Ings, he has had time to settle, so he will be playing, and more importantly, he will be starting against Arsenal. So, going to be interesting.
Thank you for all your questions.
Litty, man. Rightio, chappos. Let's go ahead and see. It is a home game at St. James's Park. Predicted lineup for them: Insigne, Martinez, and Pepe. Front three: Partey, Torreira, Tierney, Saliba, Romagnoli, Gabriel, and Maitland-Niles. Now, Saliba and Gabriel should be swapped, but I mean, it's a probable lineup. Our actual lineup going into this game: Kimpembe and Ings, our new signings, will start. If you guys want to have a look at the bench, here it is here. Vasquez and Wilson on the bench, along with Longstaff and Norman. Mazuwaku and Fernandez, and Petrov as our backup goalkeeper. He's going to be on our second goalkeeper for the season. Yeah, Theo James and Burns, our rookies from last season, they will be getting some time. I think Burns more over Longstaff, because Burns is a centre attacking midfielder. But for now, we'll play it by ear. And then, of course, Townsend is on the bench, coming in and out of the team. That will be his role, more or less. So yeah, guys, I'm super pumped. Let's just jump right into it. Right, kick the season off. Danny Ings starts it off for us. I would say my ambition for the season, top 4 as well, but comfortable, and perhaps pushing for a title. More or less what happened last season, but last season it wasn't the expectation. So 7 new signings, that's going to be a bit difficult to mesh with the rest of the team, but we've done a good job in doing that in the past. So we'll see now how the new players fare. Yeah, Arsenal are not looking great right now. Although last season, whenever we would dominate a game, Leicester City, Liverpool, Manchester City, we would always lose. So hopefully this season, whenever we're dominating games like we are right now, we actually win the damn game. Danny Ings, let's fly! Damn, that was a venomous shot. Damn. Great shot there. Took a touch. Had to take it because he was going to get blocked. But Maddison, he's there to whip in the corner to nobody. Falls to Weigl on the edge of the box. He lets fly, hits somebody, and again hits another person. Oh, and St. Maximum, he could be in here. Oh, he tried to slide in Danny Ings for the easier shot. He should have just taken the shot himself. Oh my word, and they do that to me. How, man? It into St. Maximum. St. Maximum finds nobody, but he carries on his run. Come on. Oh, great save from Leno. You know what? I can't even be mad because Leno's just made some mad saves. Lucas Vasquez is going to come on. Hopefully he can sway the tide a bit. But that's going to be the game. And it's a hard loss, to be honest. Our first game of the season, losing 1-0 is never great. But there's a lot of promise in this team, and I'm not too disheartened by it. So yeah, guys, that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. I'm sorry that it was so long, but I really enjoy the first episodes of all the first bits of career modes, because you're bringing new signings, you're making all these deals happen, and it's just very exciting for people watching, and for me as a FIFA player. Really, that's the most enjoyment, or I receive the most enjoyment. I don't know, it's one of those. I just enjoy doing it. So I've enjoyed more or less explaining to you guys like what the plans are, the blueprints for the rest of the season, why we've brought in certain players, why we're not going for certain players, and what we're building as a team and as a community, if you might say. So if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to smash that like button down below, and I hope you guys have a damn good day.